You're doo-doo butter. You're dirt. Try! Try!
Nope.
That Ultra Weapon Bribe looks pretty freaking good, doesn't it? Across all these freaking trash reserves. But in this video, I want to explain to you guys why you should maybe wait to open up your Ultra Weapon Bribe, and also explain the Ultra Weapon Bribe and what you can get out of it in this nice little Call of Duty Black Ops 4 video. So what's up guys, it's here by Nino, or Quadigy. And in today's update, today's Black Ops 4 update, you guys might have seen that the special stream got added where you get a reserve case every 2 tiers. I want to say it's 15 tiers, where it's pretty much like, what, 7 reserves and an Ultra Weapon Bribe to reward you for your grind at the end of this week. So, would have been nice if they at least snuck in like a sticker or a 4th of July camo or something to kind of fit with the whole 4th of July theme. A fireworks death effect that's a little bit different from the fireworks death effect that we already have would have been really, really cool as well. You know what I mean? So, kind of sucks that they kind of lacked in the creativity department, but what we're here to focus on today, and the only really reasonable thing that came today, is that Ultra Weapon Bribe. The Ultra Weapon Bribe is better than the regular Weapon Bribe because you will actually get a non-dupe protected weapon. Like, you're pretty much, let's say I don't have the Vapor Mark II, and I don't have the Locust. Let's say out of all the weapons in the game, those are the 2 weapons that I don't have. The regular Weapon Bribe gives me the possibility of getting that Koshka Mark II. But the Ultra Weapon Bribe, it negates that because I already have the base Koshka. So in effect, if I open the Ultra Weapon Bribe in that scenario, I'm gonna get the Locust. Like straight up, I'm gonna get the Locust. I'm not gonna get the Koshka Mark II. I'm not gonna get pretty much BS'd out of my Ultra Weapon Bribe. So that is the power of the Ultra Weapon Bribe. If you already have a variant or a version of a gun, you're not gonna get any other variant of that gun. If you have everything in the game already, at least in terms of like every new weapon, like say I have the Locust, the Peacekeeper, the Stingray, and whatever other weapon there is, the ballistic knife and everything else. If I don't have like the RK7 Mastercraft per se, like my friend Cam, she has every weapon in the game, but she doesn't have the RK7 Mastercraft. If she was to open that Ultra Weapon Bribe, she would get the RK7 Mastercraft. So, yeah, pretty awesome deal, I'd say, if you want to open it up. But some of you guys don't have these new DLC weapons right now, and you guys probably want to use your Ultra Weapon Bribe to try and get like the Peacekeeper, the Stingray, or the Locust if you're somehow a fan of that, or the ballistic knife. The ballistic knife is amazing. But coming from me, somebody that's really into the game, on level 1000, I have over like maybe 35 days played. I know life the hell out of this game, and I look into everything Call of Duty, so I have the most knowledge when it comes to this game. I say that you shouldn't open it. In fact, there's actually 6 new DLC weapons coming into Black Ops 4 with the next operation, which is actually called Operation Apocalypse Z. I'll put a nice little blog post in the description to show you guys that I'm not BSing. There's a new operation. It's going to be very, very zombie themed. And of course, with every new operation, there's going to be new DLC weapons. I mentioned these DLC weapons before, but I want to mention them again because this is really important in the context of the Ultra Weapon Bribe. The 6 new DLC weapons we're going to be receiving in the next operation, or possibly receiving in the next operation, includes the Havelina AA50, which is a sniper rifle that is going to be kind of like the Barrett. It's a semi-automatic sniper rifle that has the ability to one-shot from the chest and the head. It also comes with High Cal 2 in its listed attachments. So, if this whole list about of attachments is true, at least for this sniper, this semi-automatic sniper is gonna be probably the best sniper in the game. Will it be available in reserves or through the tiers? That we don't know. I want to say this is gonna be more of a tier gun, if anything, because I know the snipers are pretty mad at the track developers right now, and they want to get a guaranteed sniper for free. So I would feel like they're gonna put this one in tiers. The second one is the M16. The M16 is going to be a tactical rifle that's actually from BO3, imported into Black Ops 4. And it's going to come with High Cal 2, Grip 2, and a couple of other attachments. I will put a list of these DLC weapons in the description below in a Reddit link, where somebody pretty much data mined all these DLC weapons, they were able to find out what attachments and the names of these weapons are. But this M16 is going to be a pretty OP tactical rifle. Its only downfall is probably going to be its fire rate, but I think with high cal too, it's going to be able to one-burst people with a 3-shot kill, which would be pretty insane for a tactical rifle. So this one is going to be in reserve because it's a legacy weapon, just like the Peacekeeper and the Locust. So expect the M16 to probably be in reserves. Next, we have a classic shotgun known as the Argus. The Argus is actually from BO3. It was a base weapon during BO3. It wasn't a DLC weapon or anything. And it's imported into Black Ops 4 as well. It's going to have pretty much all the same attachments as it did in BO3. And it's pretty much going to perform the same, if not even better, than its BO3 counterpart. So this is going to be in reserves because it's a legacy weapon just like the Peacekeeper and the Locust. And you might want to save your Ultra Weapon Bribe for guns such as like the M16 or the Argus here, because these guns are going to be pretty powerful, at least in my eyes. Next, we have the Reaver C86, which is a crossbow weapon in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. It's going to be in a special category, just like the ballistic knife. Only has a couple attachments. I believe it only has stock and something else. I can't remember the other attachment. You can look that in the description below. But the Reaver C86, it's just going to be a fun weapon. I don't expect it to be overpowered. I'm not sure if it's going to act like the Shadow Claw from BO3 or if it's going to act like the World War II crossbow. Something tells me it's going to act more like the World War II crossbow. It won't be OP. I think it'll be a fun weapon to use. And I want to say this gun will probably be in the tiers. I don't expect it to be in the reserves because it's more of a weaker weapon. But I could be wrong. So, yeah, definitely look out for that. And last but not least, we have 2 melee weapons. We have a stop sign melee weapon that's probably going to be available through the tiers. And same with the backhander, which is a zombie arm, which kind of reminds me of the little robotic arm from BO3, the lefty. So we got 2 melee weapons. You know, they're going to perform the same as every other melee weapon. Maybe their range of meleeing people might be different. But you know how a melee weapon is. You know, these should be pretty explanatory. How fun would it be to run around with a stop sign and body people? I think that'd be pretty fun. But these are either going to be straight purchasable, like the hammer and the sword, or one of them is going to be in the tier. That's what I think. One of them is going to be the tiers. One of them is going to be bought, I guess you could say. I'm expecting the zombie arm to be in tiers and the stop sign to be bought. Because who wouldn't want to spend $10 to kill people with a stop sign? I think that'd be pretty funny. But anyways, I'm saying to save up your Ultra Weapon Bribe, because if any of these weapons kind of interest you, I think it'd be wiser to save up your Ultra Weapon Bribe so you have a bigger pool of weapons to get guns from, you know. That M16 is going to be goated, the Argus is going to be goated. The Havelina, if you're a sniper and they end up putting this in reserves instead of tiers, that would be something to, I want to say, risk your Ultra Weapon Bribe for, because for a semi-auto sniper, that's a pretty powerful sniper rifle if it ends up having high cal too, like these attachments say. It's gonna be pretty freaking wild. Let me know what you guys think about all of this information that I'm giving you. Is it gonna convince you to pretty much save your Ultra Weapon Bribe? You know, have I made a good argument for saving your Ultra Weapon Bribe? Like right now, obviously, if you want to get the Peacekeeper, like if you have to die for it, then obviously I would say use it if you haven't gotten it already. But I'm pretty much just warning people, like, you know, don't open your weapon bribe, you know, and these are just lists of weapons that they found out. They might add even more weapons on release when it comes to this next operation next Tuesday. So, you know, if there might be a better weapon than the Peacekeeper that's not on this list. So, keep an eye out for that. There's also going to be a triple play bundle out tomorrow with a weapon bribe included, a regular weapon bribe. So, you know, if you're willing to spend money to get the weapon bribe and then save it for next Tuesday, keep that in mind as well. Also keep in mind there will be Mark II weapons released on Tuesday as well, as there is with every new operation event. So be ready for that. And yeah, let me know how you're enjoying the 4th of July event with all of these reserves in the game, which is pretty nice. I don't know, man. Would you guys would have liked the sticker? Would you guys would have loved the calling card, a camo for this 4th of July little mini event? Or are you guys fine with the reserves? Because, I mean, the reserves aren't technically bad because I still need the Locust, and I could possibly get the Locust out of these extra reserves. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Have you opened your Ultra Weapon Bribe yet? If you guys want me to open your Ultra Weapon Bribe, let me know in the comment section below. You know, comment, you know, Hero, can you open my Ultra Weapon Bribe when you get to that Ultra Weapon Bribe? I'm not willing to spend tiers. I'm not willing to spend tiers to get your Ultra Weapon Bribe, but if you want me to do it for like a video or something, I want multiple of you guys to comment down in the section below that you're interested in that. Comment your PSN down below as well. But yeah, I think that's all I'm going to talk about here today. Expect new DLC weapons on Tuesday. Save your Ultra Weapon Bribe if there's no DLC weapons you currently want like crazy. And I just want to say, I freaking love you guys. Keep being big ballers. Be ready for Operation Apocalypse Z. And just know that I really freaking love you guys. Bye. I love you all.